There should have been years. Your voice still lingers, so close yet far. We searched through the silence, wondering where you were. Some endings give warning, some hearts can prepare. Some goodbyes are spoken, some pain can be shared. But nothing warned us, no shadow, no sign. One quiet moment changed all of our lives. The world kept turning, daylight came. How could life look normal when nothing felt the same? You deserve more time, more mornings, more light. You deserve more dreams, more chances to rise. Why did goodbye come without a word? You deserved another season. Silence came too soon. We remember who you were, not the roads that went wrong. A life is more than one ending. You were here, you belong. You carry quiet sorrow. You fought unseen fights. Still you gave what you could and left behind your light. When loss comes with an answer, hearts can brace for pain. But no one can be ready when youth is lost too soon. You deserve more time, more mornings, more light. You deserve more dreams, more chances to rise. Why did goodbye come without a word? You deserved another season. Silence came too soon. Why is life so unfair? Why take the years away? Why leave us only questions with nothing left to say? No final word, no last embrace, no gentle warning, only empty space. You deserve more time. You deserve more life, more chances to stumble, more chances to rise. You deserve more laughter. You deserve more light, more dreams still waiting beyond this endless night. It was too soon, it was not fair. This should be living dreams, not an empty chair. We speak your name with pride, we keep your memory bright. You were more than your ending. You were loved, and you are alive. deserved. Another day